Hey everyone and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris and in today's video we are going to be talking about Producer's Letter number 2 that just released a few minutes ago. And wow, let me tell you right now, we have it right now confirmed that we are going to be having the Soaring Fighting Spirit Dokkan campaign. This is for the Cell Saga theme, and it is going to be held simultaneously with the Japanese version of the game. Around the same time last year, the campaign was held concurrently with the Japanese version, and because it did so well, reaching #1 ranking in stores in some of the regions, they decided to go ahead and run with it again. So we could easily hit #1 multiple times throughout this Golden Week again, and this is going to be very, very big for us. The other thing that it comes around and tells us is right there. 2 characters are going to become available. It is 100% confirmed. Super Saiyan Goku exchange into Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. And then we're going to have Cell First Form. So definitely going to have a dual Dokkan Fest. That's going to be pretty great. I have no idea how they're going to turn around and end up doing it. I don't know if it's going to be an automatic mechanic or the active skill is going to turn around and be Goku going into Gohan. I really thought that this could be Bye Guys, but I think they're going to save that specifically for something else. And then First Form, Cell, it looks like it's the time that he goes to fight Piccolo. When he releases all the souls, or maybe even when he's going after 17 and 18 for the first time, he fights 17 right after 17 and Piccolo fight. So a lot of really great things. Now I want to turn around and take a look at what's going to be happening here with the Cell Saga characters. So what are these units going to turn around and be leaders of? I think that I think the same category leader for these 2 units is going to be Android Cell Saga. I think they're going to be the 170 lead for both of these, or for the Android Cell Saga. Then I think they're going to turn around and give probably something to Cell and then something to Goku that's going to turn around and be their individual one. So whatever it might be. Maybe it's going to be Saiyans, and then Cell could be artificial androids, or they're going to come around and have an all-new category. It's really kind of hard to say what they're going to turn around and do. Not to mention, you have to remember, what are the side category units going to be? Imagine if the side category units is another 17, or from that time period, or if we're going to turn around and maybe get the Z Fighters as the side banner unit. Are we going to get Piccolo as a side banner unit? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different choices they could turn around and really make on this. I mean, we do have a number of subcategory leads, and as we look at the Cell Saga unit, the other thing that I really think we could turn around and get is Cell and Gohan potentially getting their EZAs. And, yeah, I mean, this is just going to be some pretty wild stuff. We do know that LR Prime Battle Super Saiyan Vegeta is going to be getting his EZA, so we definitely have that's going to be coming around. Some other units that I think could possibly get EZA'd would be these 2 physical units down here. It'd be a little bit more of a stretch, not so much for Android 17, 18, and 16 exchange, just because of the fact that they came out the same time as the Gohan and Cell, so it's really hard to say. But that if it's not going to be one of those 3s, then I'd really lean towards this physical Cell down here getting his EZA, just because of the fact that he has been out for a bit. So other EZAs that we could end up turning around and possibly seeing, I think we could see Cell Juniors that could turn around and get an EZA. Man, I mean, I'm just kind of looking around because there are so many of these units that already have some EZAs and different things kind of going along with them. Maybe the Krillin in 17, or excuse me, Krillin in 18 could turn around and get some EZA love. Really, after that, Piccolo could turn around and get something. So I think those are the ones that are leaning towards the highest range. Probably Piccolo, as far as the only other one that's a Dokkan Fest exclusive unit that I think they could turn around and end up getting something. One thing to remember is that we do have this tech Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. So this new unit is going to be farmable. So, you know, just like Toonami sits there and says, Dokkan responsibly, there you go. You're going to easily be able to have a farmable unit with them on that. Now, I do want to take a look a little bit better, more at Cell. So, Here we have Cell first form. Okay, so we have Tech and AGL. So really, he's either going to be Intelligence, Strength, or Physical. If we kind of go through and look, we don't really have a whole lot of physical units of Cell. So I'm going to lean towards him being a physical unit. Or possibly an Intelligence unit, but they do have multiple Intelligence cells. So I'm not sure if... because this is a little weird because it doesn't show all of them. When he comes around, it's just kind of odd because they don't have the like there's another Tech one because it's not it's Perfect Form Cell, and then there's Cell Perfect Form, and then Perfect Cell. So there's a couple different names that they have for some of those units, but pretty much I still think at the end of the day it's going to end up being physical. Now if we jump over here and take a look at Goku, wide open. Who knows what this could turn around and end up being. We did just get the Super Saiyan Goku. That was physical here, so I think this one could be AGL, and that's just because it would piggyback onto the Cell, or excuse me, the Gohan that turns into Super Saiyan 2 through the active skill. I think he can end up turning around and being something on that. And the reason why I really think also that these guys are both going to have Cell Saga, if Goku has Cell Saga, he's a 170 lead, he now is going to turn around and make Gohan that much better, because you'll finally have a team officially that is going to be really beneficial for this Android 16 and Gohan to be on the same team to be able to transfer right away. Plus, you're going to have a Goku that's going to get full power on this Gohan. So I really, really think that's going to be what's going to end up being at least one of the categories for that Goku is going to be the Android Cell Saga. I mean, it's possible that they're two separate ones. Share one, two separate. I mean, it's hard to say from that, but I really, really think it's the Android Cell Saga. I think it's going to be the perfect layup. That way you don't have to worry about having that extreme Cell who doesn't really mesh with everyone. So it's hard to say what they're going to do with that. Now, as far as some of the things that are going to come on, if we take a look back here at the Twitter account, we can see the picture. That's clearly the exchange when it first happens. So I think that they're going to end up having the Father-Son Kamehameha potentially, but it might just be Gohan. I mean, he kind of tanks a lot of... I think that he's going to be a very tanky unit, because he takes a lot of punishment from Cell and just kind of stands up and brushes it off like, what are you doing? Like, nothing special. So it's hard to say. Now, Part 2 LR could end up being the way that we end up seeing the Bye Guys Goku. That could be where he comes in from there. And then I don't know. Down in the comments below, someone please tell me. I think that we could also turn around and see the Goku Bye Guys as a support memory, but I could have sworn, and I've looked everywhere and I can't find it, I could have sworn that there was a support memory that was Android 16's head, that when he got, basically it made it look like your team has Android 16 on it, which would help transform that Super Saiyan 2 Goku. But it must have been a fan-made thing, because I am not seeing it here anywhere, because these are actually separated by color, so there's no way it would be the movies are obviously there, the Super, GT, Z, and then Dragon Ball being the red one. So you know any support members are going to be yellow when they pop up, and kind of going from that standpoint. But man, I'll tell you what, super excited for this. I think that these are going to be some pretty hyped characters. Now, one thing you're going to want to remember, because I know everybody's super excited about wanting to jump in for them, these guys are going to come back for Worldwide Celebration. So keep that in mind. Maybe don't go completely and utterly bonkers. Maybe just throw a little bit. Remember, we got 7-year coming. But hey, do what you need to for your units. I know there's a lot of people that are super hyped for wanting to get these two units, and you know what, I wish you the absolute best of luck, but I'll definitely get more information out when I see it and hear it. But otherwise, that's going to be it. That's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. Don't forget that like button, definitely helps out the channel. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.